How to Create a Glitch Monologues Season 20 Chapter 5. This is Season 20 of How to Create a Glitch in the Matrix Monologues Episode 5. In this episode, we will be discussing manifestation and the principle, so within, so without. This is another fundamental esoteric principle describing reality. It encompasses the consensual and non-consensual components of our reality, through a single emotional reaction, preserved or expressed through the plate of the face, eyes, ears and nose. To put it simply, in a past episode we discussed how the non-consensual components of our self colors the consensual. The principle was, if we reject something in ourselves, we, according to the all-in-all principle, will also reject it in others. The manifestation of this principle occurs through our subjective perceptions of what we see. So, in the example given, we may find someone repellent, but that feeling may have nothing to do with who they are, but has to do with the part of them that we reject in ourself. This is a manifestation of the so within so without principle. But the principle is broader than that. Let me explain. Imagine that a single, very general, feeling describes your attitude to the world. Say, for example, your attitude is one expressed by the phrase, "not exactly what I wanted," expressed visually through your facial features. This is the general arc of what you are sending into the world. The general arc of what you are manifesting in the world. As such, reality, being that it is reactive to your impulses and entreaties, will return that back to you. For a more direct example, you may find that you go on a dating site, and all of the matches reflect your expression, "not exactly what I wanted." Or, you go to a bar and the only girl who you didn't want to take home decides that she likes you. There are an infinite number of possible examples or case studies of this reflection. The principle so within so without describes the manner by which your experiences play out according to your general feeling of satisfaction or dissatisfaction with your circumstances. Thus, in order to experience life fully, you must attempt to always see the good in what reality offers you. Your consensual reality is thus not so much a reflection of your active expectations as it is a reflection of your passive expectations, comprised of the reflex reactions that you have to your experiences. In order to truly make a change in your reality, you must search within and eliminate the habitual patterns that lead to your rejection of yourself and the world around you. It is only in recognizing your own self-hatred, and exercising it, that you will be able to mold your reality to one which brings you happiness and joy. The first step in achieving this reformation of self is embracing all of the features of yourself that you hate, every imperfection, every failure. Only in affirming these things, will you be able to accept fully the world around you, which will come to reflect your passive expectations according to the gratefulness that you now show. How does this work, you ask? The plate of the face is an interface. Preserved in every picture of us is that attitude, which reflects the context in which it formed. That context is sought out by others similarly looking for something that reflects their passive expectations. Thus, for someone who feels, "that is not exactly what I wanted," will find themselves encountering people who passively expect rejection. The linkage between these two is created by the intersubjectivity of the commonality which is their dialectically joined feeling of reality. If you want to truly understand yourself and your reality, go through old photos of you at different times, and witness the commonality of your passive facial expression. What emotion does it conjure in you? What is the common thread which binds together the many photos of your likeness? But of course, it is not always as simple as that. Sometimes, you may find that you were truly happy, and in that moment you found what you were looking for, and it will be reflected in your facial expressions. The key to manifesting reality is to realize that your impulses, of self-love or self-hatred, of rejection of self or rejection of reality, are internalized and externalized, reflecting the patterns of your passage through life. If you truly wish to create a glitch, you must find what is discordant, what is disconnected, what is nonlinear in you, and bring it out. You must find the center of your self-confusion, your ambivalence, your awkwardness, your non-contextuality. For of course just as self-love or hatred will be reflected in the substance of being, so too will confusion. But if your goal is to improve your life, then you must learn to accept yourself and the world, or you will never find exactly what you want. That's the end of the podcast for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe.